Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Look, you can grab a bite. He'll gonna give me an apple. I was just gonna ask her a favor if she could heal me, or maybe not. Actually, never mind. Or does she just heal me when I speak to her?
Day.
Nope, she doesn't just heal me when I speak to her. Romance. Actually, never mind. Small talk. Nope. Can I ask a favor of you? Could you do taxes? Can you speak Castilian? Can you inform the herald that we've fulfilled his request? I haven't even met the herald yet. How's our little kingdom doing? Our workers need more crafting materials. Yeah, only a couple do, but you know. Where can I find vendors? No, that's all I wanted.
See you soon.
I thought she could heal me. Ooh, my Sal's grown. Oh, hello Sal. How you doing? So, yes, let me start with the introduction again. Welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. I'm 7 Dust Bunny. And here we have our pigsty. We don't have any barber pigs yet by the looks of it. And what's this? Fold, yes. I have created a fold, or I have placed a fold, which is going to be here. For the sheepies to roam this area, because this area I can't really seem to use for much else. I've left it so it faces this way based on my previous mistakes, and we're going to build that one up today. Along with that, I have also been gathering, as well, first of all you'll see I've got myself a new recurve bow, which I've used a bit. I gathered a whole mass of unripened berries and some meat to make some rot. We have about 150 rot left. I'm not sure how much fertilizer we've got in the older fertilizer box, but we're gonna need as much as we can lay our hands on. We've only got 49, and I don't want the guys to stop working on the fertilizer because I'm gonna need it. The onions are planted. This entire field is onions and is planted. The trees are growing. There's just one worker here. I was hoping that more than one worker would work on this because I'm worried it won't get done in a day. This is being planted with oats because I forgot to change it over to oats. So I guess all my other workers are standing around doing nothing. Fantastic. That's ultimately hugely reassuring. Great. Anyway, fold. We need some stones. Fortunately, for this one, everything we need is going to be close at hand because it's right behind the resource shed. So, we need some stones. I'm going to assume we're only going to need the 10. It says, fatal assumption I know, but I'm going to assume we only need the 10. I'm going to assume we need some sticks, because looking at the folds I've seen in other towns, they're like wattle walls, so we're going to assume this is going to be wattle. I'm not sure if we're going to need any planks, but we'll take a bunch of logs, maybe, I don't know, how many do I reckon I can carry? 20? Just about. So I'll grab those, and this should get us going. And we'll get this fold underway. And then I want to go and get some sheepies before the season change. Now, I figure the sheepies will be a good thing to get because it will let me tweak the the sewing hut. Wow, this is bigger than I thought. Yeah, it'll let me tweak the sewing hut to allow them to keep working. I mean, we've got tons of linen thread. They're going on the linen cloth, but for some of the things we do need wool. And we need like a woolen cloth as well. Because there's woolen thread, woolen cloth. And at the moment I think I've only got one person in the sewing hut. I'm not sure I've upgraded it yet to tier 2. I thought I had, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But when I do, I want to slap another worker in there because I figure we can make money from it. And also, these things earn us monies quite readily. So, right, we need straw. And then we're done. It's going to have been quick slapping that fold up. Right, straw, before my thing runs out. Straw, there. That should do it, I reckon. Don't run out of boost. Don't run out of boost. Doink, 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 doink. Breathe. There we go. There you go, 87%. I mean, I do like this builder's trance. When I was hunting to get a bit of that extra meat as well to help bolster our rot, I got a bison skull, which appears to be a new thing. But there we go. There is our fold. We are in the fold. So, beautiful. Excellent. We'll turn the UI back on. So, I now want to ride off into the distance because I found a few places that actually sell sheepies. Now I'm hoping this lady's going to do this all in the day. I hope she does, otherwise when I get back I'm going to have to do it myself, which is a little annoying because if I remembered to change it earlier it wouldn't have been a problem. I need to check on the chicken situation. What do we got in the chicken hut? Well, I mean, I could sell my two oldest hens. It's tempting because we don't really seem to get through the eggs that quick. I think I will. I will rotate my chicken stock. So I'm going to sell the two oldest hens. Yes. And oh god, I've unassigned them from the building. That's foolish. That's foolish. Because you unassign them and then they start wandering off and you don't know where they go. Oh god. Oh god. I've screwed up. I've screwed up because you get this little warning that you have an animal that doesn't have anywhere to go. Ah, and you can do it here. So this one I want to sell. So I can just sell that one to get it back in the hut. And this one, I can open details and assign it to the hen house. There we go. Ah! Fixed. Fixed, disappear. Come on. I'm sure I just did that right, didn't I? No? Okay. Yes, assign. Just assign it to this slot. There we go. Been assigned to hen house. Better. There we go. Problem solved. Also, on the skills side, I picked up another skill in diplomacy when I paid our taxes. In fact, I've got 2 skill points in diplomacy. I didn't notice. Now, barter is great because I do make more money. There's also here a tier 1 one, a tier 3 one, which is inspiring speech. NPCs 10% faster production. Now, I'm very tempted to do this. This seems like a win to me straight out. So I am going to do that, and the other one I'm looking at is creative accounting because that's lower taxes. But to me barter seems better because I buy and sell stuff quite a lot. But to me I want the extra work done by the NPCs, so I'm gonna boost that one first. Alright, chicken, glad you're happy with that. So we sold off a couple of those chickens, got the extra monies. That leaves our accounts at about 11k, and then we've got to go off and buy some sheepies. So next task is for me to feed myself up and go and buy some sheepies. Okay, and here we are. We are here, and here are the sheepies. Hello, little sheepies. Hello, sheepy lady. Oh, Watch out, the sheep will butt you in the head. What has happened to you?
How can I help you?
Yes.
Whatever you need,
You show me your wares?
I've got it.
You have wool manure. You have bronze shearing scissors. We're probably going to need some of those. And for now, I'm going to be cheap and yeah, I'm just going to buy them for the minute. I'll make some later.
Have a good day.
But then we'll look at the sheep situation here. I don't think sheep are that expensive. Wow. Okay, sheep are that expensive. How come you were... Oh no, I thought you were 364, but you're not. You're 3,000. Okay, so we're buying a male and a female lamb, clearly. Okay, so we want to put them in the fold, yes. And assign you a slot, yes. And we want you, and we want to put you in the fold and assign you a slot, yes. And there we go. We've bought our sheep at a ridiculous cost, but the main thing we're going to be short of here is someone to run the farm. All our workers are given a job, but we have no one running the building. So let's just have a quick look over here. I was perusing around on the way here with that in mind, that we're short of a few people to actually run the farm. She's really good, but not useful for what I need. I need a farmer. He's not bad, but really just a farmer. Breathe, breathe. So, what I might do is... What about you? You're not bad at extraction, but you're pretty useless for everything else. But, you know, because eventually I'm going to need someone with diplomacy. I would like to get you, because you're good production, and at the moment, if I check here, I believe under the production, under the sewing hut, we've only got sewing hut level 1, but I want to go to sewing hut level 2, which I believe I have. We have one seamstress at level 7 who does a great job. It's only short of linen thread at the moment, but things are going to change here because these are going to get unlocked, and then there's going to be lots more stuff we can do. But you could go and do that, and you could be a farmer, which I have to buy a new house for, and then eventually I'm going to need someone who can do diplomacy to run the market stall. So I'm going to say yes to you. Great, see you there. And you can straight away, I believe I have a house I can actually assign you to. I do. There you go. And you're not going to have a job for the minute, but at least you're not going to starve and be cold. Whereas you, sir,
friend.
You are going to starve and be cold.
See you soon.
Yeah, you're going to...
How are you?
You're level 2, so you're not terrible. Heard you're building. Keep going, and I might consider it. Reputation 13,000. You require... What?
Goodbye.
But you suck. What's my current rep? I need like 500 more rep for you to...
Hello.
To join.
See you soon.
But you suck.
How are you?
But you suck.
See you soon.
What? Absolute lunacy. So it's going to force me to have a higher rep to get the extra person. That's fine. I can deal with this later. Because I do have a lot of people running farms at the moment. And I believe if I go to my secondary farm here... right, they're both short on something. Fertilizer, they're short on rot, you see? This is why I was making a lot more rot. Because they're both probably running short on rot. Which they are. So we'll trim that down for both of them. For a second, and bung this one up to 50%, I guess, for today, and then we'll have to swap it over or change it back at the beginning of next season. Because, let's be honest, we need to have as much as possible in terms of the fertilizer to keep our production up. I'm gonna up that as well to make sure we can feed our sheepies. Now, this barn has one barn worker and the rest are farmers. Now, we planted all those onions so fast. Wow, and you suck as a barn worker. What are you doing as a barn worker? Did I just give you a barn worker's job for no good reason? You are Adalbert. Maybe I can swap things around here. Like, for example, you can go and... oh god. Let's figure out their names. So, Roasted Toad here, and Adalbert. So Roasted Toad can run the fold. Yeah, we'd like to assign Roasted Toad. Let's sort by name, and we can go down and get Roasted Toad here to do the job. Where are you, Roasted Toad? What? Why is this sort by name? Oh no, it's sorted by the opposite direction. So Roasted Toad, you are going to run that. Off you go. Now, we'll also back up here and... oh, we need to assign some things here. You can make a bucket of milk? I guess you could milk sheep, so no tools. Don't worry, we will deal with that. So there, buckets of milk, we've got loads of buckets, so don't worry. I will drop off the shears and will be no problem. We'll just put it 50-50 for now. Right. Why is this still saying nothing? Okay. Fine. Now, where's this Adalbert bloke? Adalbert, you are a production person. So what should you be doing that you're not very happy there, which you could be doing? I'll have to look at that. Fold is no tools, yes, I know. Smithy, what are you short of? You can't be short of copper. How can you be short of copper bar? I put like an absolute stack of copper bar in. Why does the phone keep making stupid noises? Surely not. We're short of copper ore. That I could believe. You've run through all the copper ore. And sewing hat. Okay, I have to figure out what Adalbert can do, because I just accidentally got another production person. Hello. But Roasted Toad can definitely run the farm for now. I think that will be the plan, in short at least. And then I need to find something for Adalbert to do, which I'll have to figure out. I'll have a look around, see if I can assign him to a job. You're going to be a seamstress, which we will upgrade the seamstress's hut. I need to put those things in, and I think we'll be good. Anyway, I'm going to meet you back at the village. Okay, so here we are, back at our fold. And our little sheepies are here. And this guy looks very happy. Roasted Toad is here doing his job. Now over here, the lady is still going on planting the oats. I don't think she's going to get there before the day runs out. I think I'm going to have to help her out. So the other thing we need to do is upgrade the sewing hut, which is gonna stop this lady working, but I think this is something we're gonna have to do here. Production, sewing hut, and yoink. Yes, you're gonna be very unimpressed and decide to stop working, but that's the way it goes. And unload the logs here straight into the building. What I'm gonna do is just unload the bits I'm carrying that I can unload. Yeah, that plank will do. And that's gonna be it for now. But I need a load of logs and a bunch of planks. So we'll upgrade that, and then I can get the new lady working. I still haven't figured out what the hell I'm gonna do with Adalbert, but he's just gonna have to live with his job for now. I was thinking to put him on possibly on water production. I also found a couple of things on the way, some carrot seeds and some cherry tree seedlings, which actually I'm quite keen to put some cherry trees in, because, well, we haven't got any cherry trees, we've got everything else. So I'd quite like to get some cherry trees down. I didn't sell those stone arrows, did I? Right. So, first things first. He's got the shears now, we've got buckets coming out of our ears. And we need logs, probably quite a lot of logs by the looks of things. So I'm going to take maybe, I don't think I can carry that many, maybe 30 logs? I'm going to carry 30 for now. We'll go and do the 30 logs, and then hopefully, I'm thinking this is going to take, what, 6, 12, something like that, in terms of about maybe 24, 36 planks as well. But as you can see, we're hammering through the logs here. But it will be good to have, this was my only, I think my only tier 1 building that was left in the village, so it's kind of good to get this one changed up. And I've had the technology to change this one for ages. Still out of logs already. Then I'll have to go and check on the farming lady and make sure that she's finished the oats, because I don't want the animals to start to starve. Where did the logs go again? With the logs going everywhere? There we go. Yeah, because she's quit for the day already. But people just don't understand that you need to finish the job. You know, we live in those sorts of times where the job just needs to get done. If the job doesn't get done, the animals don't get fed, and then you don't get to eat and drink and be merry. You know, what's wrong with these people? It's not that I want to be a slave driver, it's that, you know, I want the village to live long and prosper, you know, that kind of thing. Right, log planks required, and that's going to finish our sewing hut. You can see I actually put some daub in that one bit. I was just messing around, and yeah, I'm very tempted, as I've upgraded some of the buildings, to daub them up at some point as well, because I mean, though they're working buildings, I assume that also means you use less things like firewood and stuff like that. Wow, I've got a lot of planks. I've got a lot of planks. The other good thing about the season changing is, as I couldn't get my wife to heal me, I will heal up, and I don't have to use the crappy stuff to heal up. What's it? Well, health potions, which we could, in theory, start making. I'm not quite sure why I don't actually. I should probably start looking at getting those made, because we're getting to that sort of technology level now. The other thing I've been meaning to check on is, what am I missing? Okay. Oh, Oh, balls. I put the logs back. Damn it. Okay, planks. Yes, all of them back. Logs. Logs. There we go. And we need 4. 4 game 4. So I'll finish this one off. There we go. Doink, 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 doink. And that is the sewing hut complete. Now hopefully, why are you showing no tools? What tools are you missing? Scissors. I thought I put those in the thing. Are they not scissors? Did I not put them in the thing? So like, they were bronze shearing scissors, weren't they? Let me just see if I can find them here. Bronze shearing scissors. Maybe it just needs to update. Because we do have those. Sewing hut. No one's working in the sewing hut. And the sewing hut level 2. I thought the sewing hut level 2 could have 2 people. Oh, balls. Now I've got someone with no job. Now my seamstress can go back to work. That's great. But I thought the sewing hut level 2 took 2 people. Oh. That is, unfortunate. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out something else for that lady to do. Maybe she can run the water situation. I don't know. I'm going to go and finish off planting this, because it looks like the good lady decided just to give up. And then I will bring us through as we get the season change. Okay, so the season change has come. And you feel inspired, you want to encourage your people to work harder? You could deliver a speech which would put them in the right spirit. However, a poor one could have a discouraging effect. Right, my diplomacy is still at level 4. It's not high enough to deliver an inspiring speech. I'm still going to deliver a speech. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Choose the answer. All villagers work 15% more efficiently. Love it. That is a big win. Good morning, my love. Good morning, little Albert.
Hello,
How are
mister.
you? Hello, mister. At least you call me dad in a text now.
Farewell.
Farewell. Come on, Albert. Come on out. Come on out and enjoy the day, sir. Good lad. Alright, here are all my bunions. And these are the oats I planted and all the flax. So we have a lot to keep the farmers busy. A lot to keep the farmers busy. Aha! I'm very happy with this. With this. Now, I do want to put a couple of those cherry trees in. I think I'm probably going to put them in down here, actually. Just to sort of add to the feel. I don't know. I might put them like right here in the village. I wonder if there's enough room there to do that. Because you can, if I queue a second, you go to here. Now we go to farming. We can go orchard fields. No. That's not quite big enough to place it. Oh, don't punch the people. It's a bad idea to punch your villagers. No, it's just not quite big enough, I guess. I was hoping to kind of, you know, brighten the place up a bit, maybe. By sticking down a tree, like a cherry tree, like right here or something like that. But it's not going to let me. It says it, you know, clashes with the house. It's a shame, isn't it? All right, here. I put a couple there, in between, near where the other ones are. There. Let's try there. I can put one. Can I put 2? I can put 2 right at the back of their house. Yeah, I'm going to put them there. And hopefully someone will get on until that at some point. I'm not going to put too much pressure on it. They've got lots of other stuff that needs to be done. There's a lot of flax to be taken, and then they have to redo the ground here. So she's going to get to work. We need to check our livestock and see what's going on here. Trees aren't looking bad. I'm wondering how long they take to go to like full-size trees. Still no news on the hog front. Oh, and you are pregnant as well. Speaking of which, where are we at with people who are pregnant and people who are gone mothering? We've got 1, 2, 3. You are a new mother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people who are mothering. Damn. That's a lot. So there's going to be an empty job role here. What was she doing? She was mining, I believe. I believe she was mining. It's very hard. Oh, the hen house needs repair. These things happen. So yeah, I believe she was working one of the excavation huts. Oh, the one over there is damaged as well. So yeah, she was working one of the excavation huts. So what I'm going to do is, this lady is going to be local to this part of town. So I guess, I mean, could always just get her to work in a herbalist hut. I mean, my excavation isn't that desperate, but I could just get her to work in here, working on this excavation hut, which is doing clay and limestone. I'm really not using a lot of clay, so I'm gonna up the limestone quantity a bit, because I'm just not using any clay. I've got loads of the stuff for the time being, and I could use the limestone. So I'm gonna put her, the lady who is jobless, to work there. Where's the lady who's jobless? There she is. You can work there, and that will at least make you happy for the time being. And then we have some repairs to do. We have a hen house and an excavation shed, which is all the way over there. But at the same time as we're over at that excavation shed, we can probably pick up some copper, which is going to be in desperate need. The other thing we could do is, I thought the new lady had no job either, or was that the new lady? I'm guessing we don't have anyone jobless now. I guess I did just assign the new lady to that. That's fine. Because I'm not too worried about the water. It takes me like 30 seconds to fill all the water buckets. And it takes, if you put a villager on it, it takes them like 1 day to get 1 bucket. It's ridiculous. Anywho, right, next task. It's a bit like that at the moment. Oh my lord, my hammer is already ruined. We need to repair. We need some sticks. So, this one, sticks. I mean, I'm surprised that, yeah, I got 282 clay. That's what you call it. Now, where's me sticks? Down under S, I suspect, in stick territory. Sticks, yeah. I don't quite need that many sticks, but, you know. We'll take that, that'll do. And we'll go repair. Well, look, someone's done that already. Wink. Repaired. Any other damaged buildings? Excavation. You're still showing damage. Are you still damaged? You are still damaged. Hang on. Better? How's that? No longer damaged. Excellent. So I might go and plant those couple of cherry trees a second. I just want a couple of cherry trees. Apple seedlings. Cherries. Cherry for C for cherries. Right here. Cherry seedlings 2, yes. Thank you. I would like to take, I don't suppose it's probably not ready, is it? Cherry seedling? Oh, yes, yep, there you go. Job is a good one. Cherry tree is in. Done. Beautiful. And my apple trees are growing. Excellent. Very happy with that. Ooh, rot. While I think about it, I need to pick up all that rot and move the farms over back onto operating on a rot basis. So I need to drop this back down to about 25%. And then I need to bring this one back up to 25%. Yoink. And that one is bringing in rye, which is fine for the time being. But the other thing, I'm going to drop that down to 25%. And I'm going to put the flaxseed to fill up the rest. Because we need someone running the flax. So that's that one. And this one we will do the same. So I'm not sure, we've only got one person working here in this one, I believe. So it's going to be a pretty rubbish situation. Oh, need to drop that down. Now, well, flour wise, I don't know what's going on with the flour. There you go. It's going to say no resources for the rot, but that is not going to be a problem for long. Because I'm about to be hugely overloaded and unable to walk, in fact, that I'm carrying so much. Excellent. That went well. I got so much. I've got 2. Oh, and I just accidentally ate it. Ew. Oops. Let's try not completely poisoning myself there. Let's put all that in. Let's do that again and try not eating the rot. Now, if there's some St. John's wort in here, we can fix that with a bit of St. John's wort. I'll take 2. And then I can just eat those very quickly, just to sort of sort out my self-poisoning there. There we go. Much better. Now, they'll be much happier now because they'll have tons and tons of rot. So they'll be able to make good. But is everything else pretty much working? So the excavation shed needs to be fixed. And I need to get some copper, which I can get from when I'm over there at the excavation shed. Where's my horse? Here he is. Come on, Steve. Let's go. So, I mean, this is pretty much my life these days in this game. I run from place to place trying to sort out problems. I did check out on the wiki, it did mention that Sambor had some quests. I'm wondering if we already did them as part of Unagost's quest. So, okay, we'll not bother looking at that because I can't be bothered to deal with the wolves at the moment. Because to be honest, I checked him. I've been out over to Sambor, spoken to him, and he just tells you to go away. So there were no quests there, which was a bit disappointing. I was hoping that he would actually have something, you know, for us to do quest-wise. Where am I? Right, down over this way. I like all this, the pigeon spot. I think they've... Oh, I thought I was going to hurt the horse then. I think they've actually rebalanced the meat situation, because I took down a couple of bison and they were now giving me 25 meat, and the birds are giving 2 and the pigs are giving 8. And that seems a much more reasonable, so I think they've rebalanced that to give a bit more sensible sort of meat supplies based on the size of the animal, which seems sensible. Right, and we're here. Just like that. We have arrived. Repair. What needs repairing here? Okay, so we need some straw. Not a problem. The good thing here is that there's a resource shed right here, so there's no issue to get any of the bits you need to do the repairs. You can even get rid of those sticks because we don't want them. Yeah, the things there, so straw will be here. We need, again, just a tiny little scooch of straw. Nothing very much. The irony is they're just like, oh, there's a tiny hole in the roof. We can't possibly work. I think I've met people like that. So yeah, that's that done. That should now be back on top of the situation. Everything is good. We've got a couple of exclamation marks. One is the smithy with no copper, and the other one is the well, which just I never bother with. So that leaves me one major task, is to get my ass and do some mining. I'm going to drop that hammer back in. I believe I did here. Let's just drop those in for now. Might decide to go to Hanukkah and sell some stuff on the way back, but my one pickaxe is fairly well worn, unfortunately. Down to 20% on my one remaining bronze pickaxe. But it gets a bit dark in the cave here, so I might have to open it up. But yeah, I've got so much stone as well, I don't know what to do with all the stone I've got. But what I really need is the technology for mines to open up. We're getting there. Another 800 points. I'm hoping by next episode we're going to be switching this place over to be a mine. Because what I want to do then, if I can, I want to get it to upgrade to picking iron. I'm hoping we can just get iron, because I've been to several mines around the place and I've not found anything that seems to be like specifically copper and tin mine or iron. I've only found iron kicking around in barrels and stuff that you find as drops sort of thing in the world. So I'm really keen to see if that can get sorted, because if I can then get them excavating iron here, then that will be a big win for me, because then I can switch all our tools over to iron. I'll happily be parting with the money to do that. And there's tin deposits here. Very tempting. I always end up getting the tin as well. I've got so much tin. I'm just going to have like an absolute mass of tin bars. timber when his eyes wide, when his arms wide, or whatever it was. What was it? Timber? Or something like that? I'm trying to remember. It's been a long time since I saw that TNG episode. But yeah, so I'm gonna mine here for a bit and just pick this up, and we'll see where we get to, and then I'll look at whether we're gonna sell some bits. Okay, so I may have slightly overloaded myself as I'm now gradually, very gradually heading out of the mine, but you might see in the top left corner of the screen I have a bunch of thirsty people. So it seems that I may not have had as many buckets of water as I thought still, and my well was rather full. In fact, I'm going to drop some of these because it's driving me insane walking this slowly. So I'm just going to drop half, because I will come back and pick it up, because I don't like leaving them around. I think it probably does funky things in the game world, because I've done it in several mines, and it seems like the game keeps track of it, so seems like something you probably shouldn't do. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to have to take, what's his name? This guy, the barn worker, off barn working, and put him on well duty. Yes, can you work on well duty? You are a 2 in extraction, which is better than you are, and you should be happier there, at least for the time being. What's wrong? What are you missing? You're missing rye grain. Okay, so you've done all the rye grain. That's fine. You can now switch over to full flaxing. Flax your heart out. Yeah, we'll go and just check the well a second to make sure it has got orders. Produce water. Yes, muchos water. So hopefully he'll start extracting some water, and that will solve the problem without me having to go back to the village. I mean, like I say, he can do 5 buckets. I can probably do about, what was it, 30 buckets in about 3 minutes. When the player does it, it's so fast. But I noticed the sun is going down already. I'm wondering if people are going to be getting miserable overnight, because they've not got any water. But, we will see. Anyway, I'm just going to finish off the bit of mining, and then we'll head into Hanukkah. Well, I've loaded up, and I've got a bunch of things to sell in Hanukkah, but I have just looked at the time and realised that we are already sort of overrun on this episode, so I am going to say that will have to be next time. As you can see, the water problem is solving itself. So we will do that next time, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time. Thanks a lot.